What up, you guys? My name is Allyn, they call me Lean, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am doing another first foundation thoughts, and the foundation that I will be trying out today is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation in the shade Medium Tan. So before I ramble on, let's dive right into the video. So to start it off, you guys already know I prepped my face and I did my brows, and now onto the foundation. First off, I love this packaging. I don't know what it is, but it's so unique and it's so different. I love how it comes in like a plastic box, and it honestly reminds me of like when you buy any video games or any special DVDs or like cameras, and they come in like a plastic container whenever you go to like a store that sells electronics, or pretty much like a Best Buy or something like that. Also, I like how you could see the product, so it's like you're not deceived. I mean, I know it's not in the typical like kind of box that, you know, a lot of other makeup products come in, but I love how it kind of showcases the product. And on the top it says the shade, and I'm the shade Medium Tan, so hopefully it works. Also in the back you see it's a Blur Liquid Matte Foundation, and it says that it's a full coverage water thin foundation, provides a weightless long wearing matte finish. Silicone free formula won't clog pores so skin can breathe, blurring microspheres, minimize the appearance of pores, fine lines, and imperfections for smooth, flawless looking skin. Formula is housed in a mess-free, no-drip, airtight package, and it also says the directions where it says to shake well before use, apply 1 to 2 drops to the center of the face, and blend outward, layer as needed. It also says it has 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, which is good because, you know, for the most part, a lot of foundations usually come in 1 fluid ounce or more. And it also says it's silicone free, dimethicone free, oil free, cruelty free, vegan, and made in the USA. So I definitely like how it says it's cruelty free, which is like a plus. And if you're a person that's looking for vegan makeup, here you go. And in the bottom, of course, it says the barcode, and of course you guys can see the package and the product, which I think is pretty neat. Before I open this package, I just want to mention this foundation retails for $40. I actually bought this at Sephora, but I got it for 20% off because I bought it during the VIB sale, so you know, I guess I saved a couple of bucks. On the Sephora website anyways, it says that there's 16 different shades, which I think the selection, I don't know if you can see here, is not that bad. However, I remember watching a video of Jackie Inez and how she kind of like showed the swatches of these foundations and how it went from like really light tan all of a sudden super deep, and the transition was kind of off. So I know that she mentioned about it and they reached out to her, so hopefully they come out with more shades for everyone to try. But I think, you know, for a brand that's kind of fairly new to the makeup game, I mean, 16 is not that bad. I mean, there's a lot of brands that have more than that, but for a start, 16 shades, that's pretty cool, and at least they have some for deep, for tan, and fair skin. Now we're gonna open this package, if I could figure out how to open this. So this is the package of the foundation. I mean, you guys already saw because obviously this packaging is clear. So it pretty much is in a tube, and on the bottom here, well, in the cap, it says shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and it says the shade, which it says Medium Tan. Also, it lists on the back matte foundation, 1 fluid ounce, and it was distributed by Milk Makeup, and I guess their company is in NYC. So now I'm gonna open this up. As you can see here, it's pretty much like a tube-like bottle. You could tell that you can pretty much just squeeze it, and I don't know, it looks pretty neat. Like, I like this. I like the packaging of this product. I think it's convenient and it's really slim, so like if you're traveling, it won't be bulky, it's not heavy. But now for the moment of truth. So let me start with, oh my god, this is, whoa, okay, this looks pretty tan, so hopefully this works out for me. So I swatch this at the store. I kind of swatch around my neck area, so hopefully this works out. And now I'm gonna actually smell this really quick. It has like a light citrus scent. I don't know, it smells pretty good. It's not strong, but I feel like it smells like oranges. I don't know if I'm tripping, but now I'm gonna apply this on my face. So I'm gonna just actually use a stippling brush to kind of spread the product. Right off the bat, this was just like one pump, and it only covered like literally this part of my face. But I see that from my end, I mean, it looks fine on the viewfinder. Here on my end, it's pretty decent coverage. Like, it actually is like starting off as a medium, but I definitely could see how this is considered a full coverage. Like, it is like one of those foundations where you may have to build, but so far, like, the coverage for this I like. Let me just apply a little more to this face and maybe even try one pump to see if it gives me an extra full coverage. So really quick, I want to see how this blends with a beauty sponge. I think if you use like a stipple brush or even a beauty sponge, they both blend out fine. However, I think that using a stipple brush gives more of the, how do I put it, fuller effect. I think the sponge shears out the coverage just a little bit, not too much, but this foundation, surprisingly, it does cover pretty well. Before I finish applying the second layer, really quick, I want to show you guys this consistency is pretty like thick. Like, it's an in-between of liquid and thick. This like obviously doesn't run, which is pretty good, so you know, it's not like you have to worry about it spilling all over the place. However, I would say like this foundation, you do have to work a little fast. In terms of the texture, this definitely feels lightweight, and I like the smell of this foundation. Like, I don't know, it smells like citrus. Maybe I'm just tripping because I'm still recovering from being a little sick and having laryngitis, but the coverage of this with the second layer so far looks pretty neat. It's not cakey at all. Feels like this kind of feels almost like skin. However, I just realized, I don't know if you could tell, the foundation does transfer, so this is something that you have to set. However, now that I finished blending out my foundation, I'm going to apply the rest of my face and show you guys the final look. So you guys, here is the final look. I pretty much kept it simple today. Just bronzer, blush, highlight, just kept it with a winged, well, black wing eyeliner, and actually added some demi wispies because I wanted some extra oomph with my lashes today. So in terms of the foundation, it says that it's a water thin foundation. Surprisingly, once I actually squirted out the product, it was a little more thicker than what I expected, but I don't really have any complaints because it feels really nice. It does mention that it's a weightless, long wearing matte finish. I definitely could say it's weightless. I would say, however, has a matte finish, but it's more like a semi-matte than a completely matte, because I've tried foundations that are super matte, but it's more kind of like an in-between. In terms of long wearing, we'll see how it comes throughout the day. And in terms of like the skin and how it could breathe and stuff, I definitely feel like my skin feels like skin. Like, I don't know, like surprisingly for a foundation to be like a little thick, it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel like I really have anything. It actually feels more like a tinted moisturizer, if that makes any sense. So far I really like this, but in the meantime I'm going to show you guys a close-up of how everything looks like. So it is 11:36 and I just wanted to show you guys how everything looks like up close. As you could see, everything is looking good so far. I want to say that the foundation, however, kind of came off when I put bronzer on, so I'm going to fix that in a little bit. But however, I love how the foundation looks so far. I mean, with 2 bumps, I'm really surprised with the coverage. Like, it really is like a full coverage. However, if you're a person that's not into full coverage, I definitely say you can have it like more sheer, like you can sheer out the foundation. But I really like this. Like, I love the color. Like, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the color of the foundation, because for me personally, like, I have such a tough time finding a foundation that isn't too orange. And it sucks because, like, a lot of times the foundations I want to try are kind of just like nothing that can like come with my skin color, if that makes any sense. But anyways, I'm going a little topic, but in the meantime, this is how everything looks like. I'm actually gonna clean up, eat, and then I'm gonna start running errands. Today is a Black Friday and I'm kind of like, do I really want to stay online? But in the meantime, this is how everything looks like, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, it's 5:30 and I wanted to show you guys how everything looks like, even though it's super dark. So far I really like this foundation. In fact, when I went to Sephora, the girl actually had to ask me what I had on my face, which is like a big plus if like someone compliments like what's on your face. So far all I really did was just like use oil blotting papers to kind of like blot here and there, but everything seems to be on. As you can see, even though it's dark, that highlight is glowing. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys really quick because it's like midday and I know it's dark, but I've been literally going around. Like, I went to Best Buy, I went to Walmart, I went to Ulta, went to the mall, and I went to a shopping plaza, and now I'm at another one. So I've been pretty much everywhere, but for the most part the wearing part is really good. I haven't seen any separation, any crazy oil around my T-zone or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go head off to finish up my errands and then update you guys in a bit. Hey guys, it's 9:20 and I'm here for the very last update. So close up, this is how everything looks like. My foundation is still on my forehead. The foundation around my nose, however, has rubbed off because, as you can see, my nose is a little red because I've been blowing my nose the whole day. It's a little oily here, but that's not much of a surprise. But overall, I definitely love this foundation. I love the wear of this. I love the coverage. It's so lightweight. I mean, it's a full coverage foundation too, which is a plus. I also will say that, I mean, I definitely had some compliments wearing this foundation today, even though it's kind of rubbed off in my nose. Overall, like, I'm glad and satisfied with this foundation. Would I recommend this foundation? Yes. I think if you're normal skin, this foundation is perfect. I also think if you have dry skin, this foundation is great as well. If you are oily, however, I will warn you that you might get a little oily throughout the day. I will say this foundation doesn't stay matte all day. Like, as you can see, I feel like I have like a light glow. So it is a matte foundation, but it turns kind of like semi-matte during the day, if that makes any sense. So if you are oily, I would highly suggest to like have some oil blotting sheets or blot throughout the day so everything stays intact. Overall, for my first foundation thoughts, I definitely like this foundation and I can't wait to use it again. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my first foundation thoughts video on the Milk Makeup Velour Liquid Matte Foundation. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave some love down below. If you guys have any suggestions for any foundations I should try out, please let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are subscribed, click that notification button. On another note, I just want to say thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. And of course, until next time, it's been real, and I'll see you soon. Bye!